day of basketball on ABC. From Madison Square Garden in New York City. The New York Knicks at 28-17. Fifth in the East, taking on the Miami Heat 24-21. Good for seventh. As we look at our starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell, Terry Rozier acquired on Tuesday for Kyle Lowry in a first-round pick. He plays his third game, makes his second start, along with Hero, Butler, Highsmith, and Bam Adebayo. They've had 25 different starting lineups, the most in the NBA this season. This is a new lineup as of January 1st with OG Anunoby coming over from the Raptors, joining Hartenstein, who's back after missing the last 2 games due to injury. Randall, who's had a great year. DiVincenzo.
You need to go to the hole, because they need you. Because we know that the one thing here is they've been struggling in the last 5 games to shoot a high percentage. Keep an eye here right now. You've got the big man. The big man's afraid he's going to take him, so he gives you the space.
The Knicks indeed have met 6 times in the playoffs in 4 consecutive years, 97 to 2000. The Knicks won 3 series. Allen Houston hit the game-winning shot in '99 when the Knicks were an 8 seed. They ended up going to the NBA Finals. Last year, Miami beat the Knicks in 6. The Heat were the underdogs going into that series, made it all the way to the NBA Finals. A timeout here by Tom Thibodeau. I think they're going to challenge this. They thought that it was last touched by Robinson and not deflected by the Knicks. Take a look here as we go to break, see whether it was touched at all by Brunson. It was, but it looked like it hit Robinson last. And that gets the Knicks within 3 after 1. That's one of the reasons they got Precious Achiuwa. Excellent rebounder, 30 in his last 3 games. And looks like he got it off his fingertips in time to count the basket. And that should count. It looked like he got it off in time. And that gets the Knicks within 3 after 1. That's one of the reasons they got Precious Achiuwa. Excellent rebounder, 30 in his last 3. And looks like he got it off his fingertips in time to count the basket.
Fake to get them a layup.
As always, the stars are out in New York City. Bobby Costas, Billy Crystal on hand, as well as Aaron Judge from the Yankees. Got a huge standing ovation sitting right next to Tracy Morgan. Drake is here as well. And what would a Knicks game at MSG be without Spike Lee, who spent, by the way, a long time talking with the great QB Brown before tonight's game.
I was coaching.
And the lead is 5 for the Knicks. A timeout by Miami. This rivalry brings out the best in the star players. Brunson with 14, 11 for Jimmy Butler.
Now, you know, if we didn't put that up there, you wouldn't think that Brunson had 14. Because it's been so difficult for him to get a good look.
Knicks have 12 assists, just 2 turnovers. 8 different players have an assist. They're moving the basketball beautifully.
How's that happening? Because they ran a double team. They ran a double team, and that opened up that area, and the ball movement was there. See it? The double team was down inside, and you could see after the first pass, open.
Jalen Brunson certainly will be an all-star for the first time in his bright young career. Had an outstanding first half, as did OG Anunoby for New York. Jimmy Butler led the Heat with 13 points. But the Knicks have the lead by 10 at halftime, looking for their 6th straight win. Welcome back to the NBA on ABC, presented by Wingstop. Jimmy Butler at 13 points, but just 2 in the second quarter as the Knicks turned a 10-point deficit into a 10-point lead. Dave Pasch, Hall of Famer Huey Brown, along with Katie George. Huey, the Knicks get credit.
Excellent timeout by the coaching staff, and a great ball movement here, and that created that. That was just beautiful passing, and then once down inside, tough not to foul a guy in that type of a situation. Strong move, give it up, and go strong.
Eric Spoelstra, one of the best coaches in pro sports, came from humble beginnings as a coach, was a video coordinator with the Heat, then an assistant, now 16 years as the head man, 6 finals appearances, 2 championships, one of 5 ever with more than 700 wins and 2 titles. And with more on Spo, let's check in with Katie.
You know, Dave, Bam Adebayo said when he first got...
Bad shot here by the Heat leads to a basket for Randall, who's starting to come alive here in the third quarter.
You just like the fact that, hey, if I'm out on the perimeter, I can't get back to the deep end of the board, get out on the break, and make something easy happen. And that's what he does. But more important, the pass. The pass has got to be there. The player has got to look up and then complete the play. There's a situation of a pick and roll. No, a pick and pop. You can see this nice fake. He's wide open. Give the player the pass was right on the money.
NBA on ABC presented by Wingstop continues after these messages and a word from our ABC stations.
Opened up. Give them a catch and shoot. There was no time because the defense was moving.
12-3 run by the Knicks.
The NBA on ABC is presented by Wingstop.
Suns Nets. And on ESPN, you got the Bucks at the Blazers. We assume Doc Rivers, our former colleague, will be coaching at that point for particularly here in the fourth quarter with 9 points.
They've been able to take the contact and still score. And if he didn't, his foot movement has opened up space for him. He's just been outstanding.
29 points for the game. If he gets above 30, it'll be a 630-point game in his last 7. He's been phenomenal. And you think about what he's doing in Knick history. If he finishes averaging 25 and 5, which at this rate he will, Richie Guerin's the only other Knick who do that.
Well, if you're a New York guy, you know Richie was a center at Iona. Went into the service, came back out, and then he played and was one of the truly...
Beat is out for Philly's game with Denver, but obviously still a lot at stake, a lot of star power in that matchup coming up next on ABC. And then the Lakers and the Warriors to follow. Tons of star power in that game, and also very important game, given where the Lakers and Warriors are just trying to get into the play-in. The Lakers won the West play-in last year, and Brunson to lead the way. 125-109 the final as the Knicks go to 29-17. Miami falls to 24-22. Denver, Philly up next later tonight. It's the Lakers and the Warriors for Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, Katie George, our entire outstanding crew. I'm Dave Pash. After the break, we'll catch up with the studio. The Knicks, with another impressive showing on both ends of the floor, run their win streak to 6 in a row. Thanks for watching the NBA on ABC, home of the NBA Finals.